The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the Divisional Round Finale. It's going well so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Past the 35, 20, 15. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Gabe, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long, it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. To kick it away. Here's Moody. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got. here today, so that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That's caught. It's the Clemson looking. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Come on.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Lateral goes haywire. It's out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his...
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Wilson Adibo's got it. And the Giants take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Caught by Theo Johnson. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's caught. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants pull out in front further, 13-zip. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 19.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's on target to Cooper. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Commanders.
Here we go.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders, the reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Turpin with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Counter give to Tracy. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Dark from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. It's a race down the right side. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
And the Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
On the jump.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants.
Go.
Tracy has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, here's Dart. Jump off caught by his back. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 13-point lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Let's go now. Ready.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. There's a dive up the middle. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Washington first down.
On the set.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Drop pass incomplete. And they're going to look for better results now on second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
Hand off now from the gun. He only can get his arm here, bro. It's going to be third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Cut near the goal line. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, who have got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
So it's going to be a 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Kicking team on and trying to PAT.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, here's Dart. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Rolling on 1st down, Daniels. Has it downfield working the left. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Chased out to his right. Pass is caught at the 9. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, break.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Ready,
They'll try and punch it in. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's another 4-out. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Cap. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On first down, here's Daniels. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Corey Black has got it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Darts out of the shotgun. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get more points to end the lopsided first half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. On his Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 42. Commanders 21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He's back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Daniels now. Dumped off to his running back. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now, Daniels. Just like the last play, Cooper has it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Running back sent in motion left. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down, Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Going on first down. It's Dobbs. He's going deep this time. Big game downfield. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. To kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Drew Phillips making the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First down, Washington.
Mustang 19.
Now Daniels to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Washington first down.
A gain of 14.
From the gun, run for Krosky-Merritt. He picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Daniels. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ready.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Get up. 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Here's Daniels. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Deontay Banks. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To throw, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But hyper focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Commanders with it, facing the end of their postseason as they trail. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air again, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Daniels is going to throw again. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. He's going to run for it. Continuing to dig, he's inside the 25. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He's knocked down at the line. One of those big uglies up front, got his hands on it at just the right moment. That's going to force 3rd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Giants will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Ready, set.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Lions.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Yep, That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Start from the pistol. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A handoff to Tracy. On the move, past the 40. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants are running him out of the building.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Commanders just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Daniels on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. We've set it down from 37. Again, Daniels to the air. Called in left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Rolling on first down, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's third down now. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch, and you...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Andrew Phillips.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hyatt with the grab. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Giants throwing 6 more on the blowout. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants tack on 7 more to their lead.
Giants 70, Commanders 21.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
To kick off.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And they're starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
65, Jack, 65. Come on. Hit.
Daniels from the pistol. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
And the Commanders first down.
65.
Machine left is their running back. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
We hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.